Yo, what's up, sports bettors? Happy Friday. I got a little parlay. 6 picks, NBA playoffs, and the MLB. 6 picks to turn like $40 into 5,000. Let's get into it.
So I say this all the time, but it's so important to understand is as a sharp sports bettor, you want to have as many sports books as possible because all these sports books, they all set lines independently. So here we can see a profitable bet on WinBet, the Reds money line, plus 135. You're getting a ton of value at plus 135, right? Because all these sports books, they all try to set lines independently. They all want to be unique. They all try to price bets independently. You never know which book is going to be screwing up and offering value on a given day. So you want to have as many sports books as possible, right? You can see there's value on WinBet. Then there's value on Prize Picks. Then there's value on Fliff. Then there's value on DraftKings. The more sports books you have, the more profitable betting opportunities you're going to have access to. You never know which book is going to be screwing up and offering value. Here we can get Murray over 23.5 points at plus 110 on DraftKings when most other books aren't even giving us plus money. But long story short, a new sportsbook that we added to OddsJam that I've been having a lot of success on just with the positive expected value, positive EV betting tool is called Fliff. So this is a relatively new platform. You only have to be 18 years or older to sign up. It's available in basically every state, including Texas, California, Florida, right? So in Texas, you don't have FanDuel, you don't have Caesars, you don't have DraftKings, but you do have Fliff. And the good thing for us is there's a lot of profitable betting opportunities on Fliff. So the first play I went with is in the Cardinals-Mariners game, over 9.5 runs at plus 185 odds. So you may be like, this is such a random bet. Why did you go with it? And my answer will always be the same. Because I wake up and I follow the value. I look for value in the market. Just like an investor wakes up and looks for value, looks for underpriced assets, a day trader wakes up and looks for value in the market. Sometimes there may be more value in healthcare stocks. Sometimes there may be more value in tech stocks, right? As a sharp bettor, you wake up and you just want to find profitable bets. Doesn't matter if it's on the NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs, player props, whatever, right? So we can see the top bet in really high profit margin, 4.5% profit margin. So I say this all the time, but the reason sharp sports betting is so powerful is your returns are daily. Right? If you could even just have a 1% profit margin betting on the MLB in the regular season, there's 162 games, right? So if you can have a 1% edge ROI, percent profit margin, however you want to think about it, betting on the MLB, there's 162 games in the regular season, you're earning a 162% ROI over the course of the season, right? Now imagine if you had a 3% return on your MLB bets, right? So that's the reason you can rack up big profit sports betting even with a low bankroll is your returns are daily. So if you're willing to put in the work, the hustle to find good bets, your gains are going to stack up very quickly. So the first play I'm on, Cardinals-Mariners, over 9.5 runs at plus 185. I mean, pretty simple, right? Look at the market. No other sportsbook is giving you odds above plus 162. You can see Pinnacle Sportsbook right here, which is known to be the sharpest sportsbook in the world. They're giving us this at plus 162, or it looks like TonyBet, a Canadian sportsbook, is giving this at plus 165, but most books are pricing the over 9.5 runs around plus 155 odds. We're getting plus 185 on Fliff. Right? We're getting 30 cents of improvement from the rest of the market. So we found value out of the tens of thousands of odds on Fliff or any sportsbook. So you look at WinBet, right? Just look at how many lines they have for one game. There's so many different things you can bet on. They're all trying to set lines independently. All you're looking for is those few rare spots where the sportsbooks are screwing up, offering too much value. You can get a profitable bet down, and those are the plays you want to go with. So just from like, a gut perspective or a logic perspective, you're getting crazy value here on Fliff. Right? We have a bunch of videos about how to back out your profit margin. This is your profit margin, your ROI, your edge in sports betting, however you want to think about it. We have a bunch of videos about how to calculate this number, but long story short, you're getting a ton of value. You're like a day trader finding an underpriced stock or an investor finding an underpriced asset. This is the play you want to go with. Fliff is giving way too much value at plus 185. So another thing that's important to mention is, right, the way that sportsbooks make money is they add a spread to their market, right? So you can see here, Fliff has a 70-cent spread, right? Plus 185 minus 255. Sportsbooks are like car dealers or stockbrokers, right? Car dealers will buy a car for $10,000 and then sell it for $15,000. Stockbrokers will buy a stock for $10 and sell it for $11. Hey, I'll buy this for $10, I'll sell it for $11. They're dealers. They buy low, they sell high. It's no different in sports betting, right? Sportsbooks add a spread into their market. So when you want to back out the fair price, right, you want to remove the spread. So Pinnacle, the sharpest bookmaker in the world, they're giving you the over 9.5 runs at plus 162, right? And the under 9.5 runs is the favorite outcome at minus 186. So if you put that into the no vig calculator, this calculator just strips out the spread, the vig, and tells you the fair price with no vig. So if I zoom in, you're going to see, okay, the fair price with no vig for over 9.5 runs is plus 170, and we're getting plus 185 odds on Fliff. So the fair price, right, according to the sharpest bookmaker out there, the fair line with the vig removed is plus 170.39, and we're getting on Fliff plus 185, when the sharpest sportsbook is telling us, hey, the fair price, right, is 170.39. So this is the first play that I went with. Cardinals-Mariners, over 9.5 total runs. Then I took this play on Trevor Williams, over 4.5 strikeouts. I mean, literally just following the data. I took Grizzlies plus 7 at minus 140. I mean, look at this value. We're getting this at minus 140. Pinnacle, sharpest bookmaker, has this at minus 155. Most other books have this around, minus 170 odds. So we're getting crazy improvement. So long story short, I'll show you my parlay here in a sec. Just finding value in the market. That's how you make money sports betting. There's nothing that complicated. You stay disciplined. You look for value. You look for an edge. You look for where books are slipping up and offering too much value. And you can beat the no vig fair odds. This is the most important calculator in sports betting. So you look where you can beat, the fair price with the vig removed from the sharpest sportsbook in the world. And you're going to be on your way to big profits.
So we got 6 picks in this parlay. Again, this parlay's on Fliff. Fliff is an 18 plus sportsbook. You only got to be 18 years or older to sign up. Most other sportsbooks are 21 plus. And it's also available in states like California, Texas, which don't have FanDuel, DraftKings, sportsbooks like that. So hopefully you guys are able to tail this. Hopefully this video was helpful. Hopefully we make some money. Hopefully we make some money.